Hi there, I'm Dannii. So glad that you could be here, and this is a roundup of all my memories of neon nights. I was signed up to do the guest vocal for Riva for a track called Who Do You Love Now, and I heard this track. It was a fantastic dance track. I knew that it was really going to work with me, work in the clubs, really like the whole image of it. The video we did on set, most of it's chroma key, which in TV land means it's all shot against a green screen, and then we put the surroundings in later on, and it's very hard to get an atmosphere of performance. It's kind of like dancing by yourself in a club with no lights on and no people around you and no music. But I was really, really happy with the video, and from the success of this video, it at the time was my highest chart entry, number 3 in the UK. I got signed on with London Records to do a whole album called Neon Nights. After the success of Who Do You Love Now, I got the opportunity to go into the studio and write and record the Neon Nights album. It's my 4th solo album, and it's the first time that I'd actually sat down to co-write a whole album. I've never done that before, and it was an amazing experience. So we kicked off the album with Put the Needle on It. This was recorded in Sweden with Corpy and Black Cell, and the video was an amazing, amazing shoot. Again, a lot was shot on chroma key, and I guess the main part for Put the Needle on It is that you have to have a record in the filming. So we had the idea of me lying on the record player because it fitted in with our whole kind of dance music vibe. I think it looked very, very sexy in the end, and you can see in the footage there's me spinning around on a green disc and everyone's saying, no, 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 it'll look really good. So obviously at this point you have to have a lot of trust and faith in your director that when they do the post-production and do all the computer graphics that it is going to look amazing. And I was absolutely blown away. The whole start of the video, how the needle goes on the record, you go down inside the groove, and then you find me, and then later me spinning on the record. Absolutely blown away. Alongside the video comes all of the press, and this involves shooting single cover posters that are going to go on the street, press shots that are going to go out to the magazines to let everyone know the single and the album's out there. I find this the hardest part of what I do, and a lot of people don't believe me because they're like, you've done so many photos, but actually for me the creative parts of the writing or the performing I feel comes naturally to me. Doing the photographs, although the end product looks one way, to actually get there is a long process. It can be very boring. This shoot was done in a big cold studio. At some points I was dipped in water. We had a pregnant photographer, we had a dog running around. I had my Australian hairdresser Terence Renati looking after me. I had Liz Martins doing my makeup, who looks after me all the time. And all the crew know that they've got to keep me laughing. They've got to do funny, silly things to keep me entertained, because it's kind of hard to keep your focus going for that long in the day. The next single's coming out, and again, going back to doing more videos, press shoots. The video clip for I Begin to Wonder was incredible. The night before, I have to say, I was in about 6 hours with a hairdresser to have long hair extensions put in, which turned out fantastic. There's a scene in the video where I'm spinning on top of a box very high up with long hair blowing in my face, and with a big pair of scissors cutting the hair off. I can't tell you, after they'd spun me around a few times, I was like, wow! Ended up looking really good. There's also a tunnel scene where we thought we'd have me sort of in a roof air vent, and this bit I found really, really fun because it's kind of an aggressive part of the video, and I got to bang around a lot and kick out sort of screens of it, and I definitely did feel like Lara Croft.